Hey, old boar here. This is City Skylines to Volchoria, and this is our industry area. Starting to look like a big city, downtown, high rise, train lines pretty much put in. Another little populated place. Got an icon here. They need some workers. Yeah, playing without money allows you to plan on a large scale, grand strategy style. Not for sure how many workers the industries provide, but we would have to figure out how we're going to get this oil and ore off of this island back over to the harbor. We've got oil and ore here on this mountain. Pretty difficult to get this out. This is what I'm thinking about here. I've got another little place over here. I want to be careful with this because this is one of the best little places on the map right here. This little place up in here. But Ivy Peak has no people. No people at all. And so we have to do something about that. And that's not straight. I build grids because in a lot of places in the world that's the most common and it's the most efficient. Don't want that. This is a 6-lane. This is our collector. This is the arterial, this is the collector. And so these are the neighborhoods. Sit back, relax, take a deep breath. Just playing some City Skylines 2. Getting this little area populated. I think this needs to be 4-lane. We could have taken this arterial out into here. I'm not for sure what this is yet. It might be a radio telescope up on this, but I think it's residential, and it might even be high rise, and this highway branches off and brings an interchange into this area. This comes out and does a fancy loop up into here. Whatever it is, it's special. This is special. I'd like to see what the original, the creator of this map did for his city. Pretty much everybody who builds maps, I think, puts a city on it. I'd like to see what he did. This could all be residential in here. Let's see how big our district is. It is. This is pretty much overkill. It's overkill, but I like it. And so I really don't want to use grids. Let's see if we can move this just a little bit. Let's put it here. The way to make grids look better is just to curve them off a little bit. Don't want it near that big highway there. Don't know which one I'm supposed to get. And this up here, looks like one of the mansions. Let's see. We want to put it here and then a road to the side so that one of the mansions can go here. Film actor. Oh, these are the new ones, I believe. No, these are the new ones. Real estate agent's mansion. Never seen this. See how big this one is. This one. good enough. I might have the road wear remover mod one day, try it out. Just to give him or her a little bit more view. They like to put their houses on big hills so that everybody can see them and so they can see the views. This doesn't look right, does it? That looks better. And we don't need a crosswalk. Oops. So, how are we going to populate this? I really like these medium density housing. Let's do a straight line of this. Oh, that wasn't straight, was it? And maybe row housing in here. And you want to put it on these roads. To the road. We don't want that. And we'll continue to build out this little populated place, and we probably will put in another interchange, maybe going this direction. Really, the interchange should have been here, and it should have been a two-directional service. This is a one-directional service interchange. I must say, I'm really enjoying this, especially now with the new mods. We are in March, and we probably could have a few more clouds, but I like the brightness right now. I was in winter for a while. This is something happened here. I put in these networks. You can find the save game. It's called Volchoria plus Networks. It's a save game. You can start this build just with the highway networks. And this main 8-lane. But I very rarely look at the demand, but I'm looking at it right now because I need to put in some industry. I'm not for sure if I actually like the way these are spaced out. Let's see what happens if we do this. Might fill in those gaps. And I'm going to go ahead and do this side. It is going to fill in the gaps. I don't know if I might keep the road where it kind of does make this look a little bit more realistic. There's an old city builder called A Train 9, and it was just so clean. I loved it. It was more about trains. These are little step vans, delivery vans, coming all the way into this cargo harbor here. Never seen that happen. Okay, he went to number 20. Probably just going to put industry buildings in here as well. Might just leave that little ridge. Need to get some workplaces going. It's going to be a while before we have university students. I don't want those. And I might just do these. And these. I think I've got all the industry factories that I want. Specialized, or whatever they call them, signature buildings. This can be industry. And this. And we don't want to forget to keep these people happy, because this is a place to eat and relax. And these are people, they're just at work. I think I'm really liking how this turned out. This is oil. The map considers everything part of your city. I would imagine that it's quite complicated what's going on behind this computer program. And this didn't work out. But you can always fix it. And so this whole area really needs its own school. I'd like to put these where I can put the park in as well. This university could serve, and maybe you'll prompt it select operating districts. You'll have to remember, if you add another operating district, to serve it. Now, what goes here? I'm wondering what this looks like. And this may be what this special area is for. I don't think so. I think this is residential. All of this up in here is residential. But, and these cost so much money and you have so few people, you're gonna blow your budget out of the water. And even though I'm playing with money, I kind of like to look at that. You know, I could change this and change this. By the time you move these down to give yourself a boost, when you're playing with money, you'll be moving them back up pretty quickly, and I usually don't even do that playing with money on City Skylines 1. Everyone puts in dirt roads and moves their taxes around, and but this is special here. These go over on the main island. These could be like a dormitory. I'll tell you what the dormitories are. They're the row houses. Let's do that here.